Okay, thank you for the introduction. So yeah, I'm here to tell you how all your steamcmd.exe are belong to us. I'm a designer and programmer who lives in a suburb far north of, a Brisbane suburb, far north from the centre called Townsville. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. And yeah, I'm working on a 3D puzzle game for the PC. So since it's a PC game and I want to get the game to the masses, I need to upload it to Steam. But unfortunately, this means I have to use the Steam, the Steam like the SDK. And I could easily rant about this for 5 minutes, so I'll save you all of that trouble. Although you're welcome to rant about it to me afterwards if you want. And yeah, just after like using it for like the first couple times, I got so annoyed. I'm like, I have to do something about it. I'm like, enough is enough. Like this needs to be simpler. And so I found that the Zig build system was extremely helpful in this. But probably for most people here, you haven't heard of Zig before, so let me just introduce it a bit. So Zig is a programming language and toolchain that's been in development for over 10 years. And spiritually, the language is like C. And if I'm feeling spicy, which is to say, like if I'm feeling me, I would say it's C, but with all of the problems fixed. And it's made by a nonprofit, the Zig Software Foundation. And the fact that it's made by a nonprofit is something I really like. In particular, in the previous session, we heard a lot about financial sustainability. The fact that it's a nonprofit means you can easily verify that the Zig Software Foundation is actually financially sustainable, because legally they have to report all of their income. And so you can go on their website and see that they get over more than like $500,000 a year in terms of like donations, and they spend more than 90% of that on the compiler. So that then gives me confidence that if I use the Zig build system, it's not only not going to disappear like in the next couple of years, but it's going to get better with time. And so yeah, I really like this build system for the main reason of which is that it's written in Zig itself, and you use it by just writing Zig code. And so this means that if you want to know how it works, you just read the code in the standard library. And if you want to use it, you don't have to learn some like crappy scripting language. You're just writing Zig. And yeah, it allows you to express sort of a lot in the middle, a lot for a little to the users. Like if the users want to sort of compile something for, like want to turn on optimizations or cross-compile it to a different operating system or to turn on a specific CPU instructions, you can just pass in flags. Like you can literally go bananas with it. And so as like almost like a case study in this, I want to just briefly mention V, the game by celebrated game designer Terry Kavanagh. Terry open sourced the game code, something I wish everyone would do, which is great. It means if you want to get the source code now, you can just download it from GitHub or just issue a Git command. But building it is another issue. It's not as simple. But this is something where like Zig excels. So Zig is great at taking C projects and packaging up the build system in a way that's really easy to use. And there's an entire organization that does this called All Your Code Base. So based on the meme, all your bases belong to us. And so this is the part in the film where you go, now I understand where the title of the film comes from. So yeah, with the Zig build system, if you want to build the game, you literally write Zig build run. That's it. We'll compile the game, immediately launch it. And for me, this is like the utopia of software distribution. Like I wish I could get all of my software with just 2 commands. Just pull the repository from the cloud and then compile and build it and run it in one go. And so in a similar way, I wanted to make uploading stuff to Steam that easy. But instead of 2 commands, I can do it with 1. I can just write Zig build, Steam upload, and have everything go. And so in order to do this, I wanted to make the Zig build system put all of the files I would need to run the Steam command on into a folder, and then run those. And yeah, doing this was really easy. Specifying the compilation options and where to install the binary is just like a couple lines of code. Copying files, like any decent build system would be able to copy files from one place to another. It's pretty straightforward. Getting the actual absolute path of the binary, because that's something like annoyingly the Steam command needs, easy. And similarly, actually running a system command with various arguments, also pretty easy to do. And then finally telling the build system, hey, please do things in this order, is just a matter of saying, hey, before you do this step, make sure this other step is done. So yeah, at the end of the day, I can just write, like now, I can just write zig build, steam upload, and everything's done. Woo. And yeah, when I got to this stage, it was total relief. I'm like, I now no longer ever have to think about using Steam SDK manually to like push something onto Steam. And so yeah, for me, the zig build system, I was able to simplify this process and solve this problem line, and it may do for you too. So yeah, I want to extend a big thanks to Mason Romali, treasurer of the ZSF, for helping me out with this. And yeah, if you have any questions about this, please come and talk to me afterwards. And yeah, if you like puzzle games, I'm more than happy to play test that too. Okay, thank you.